Small businesses across the Twin Ports learned of the rewards of a new Blatnik Bridge project that should be happening here. Jerry Ulley, the SBA's regional administrator for the Great Lakes region, said that the bridge would bring in new job opportunities in various industries. Nick Hickey, VP of Business Development for Fraser Shipyards, agrees with that. In fact, he said the bridge will give them 10 more feet of clearance, which would help them bring in nearly any ship.
But that extra 10 feet of clearance will definitely be a huge thing, just that peace of mind, you don't have to deal with as many issues. We've also been told that there's a good chance that, the stanchions will be wider.
He also said that the construction isn't supposed to interfere with ship traffic, but for businesses that might deal with delays and other risks due to construction, the SBA says that they can provide help through a resource partner. We are getting closer to the